Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Shah. In this video, we will install Active Directory, domain services and promote the server to a domain controller. And finally, we will set up DC1 as a backup server. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Let's get started. Open Hyper-V Manager. In a previous video, I forgot to add the secondary hard drive in our DC1. I will quickly add it. Right click on DC1, go to settings, add hardware, SUSI, add hard drive, add, new, next, next, give it a name, D, change the location, I have it here, select, next, change it to A0, next, finish, apply, and here you can see the secondary hard drive. Okay, start. Let's go to server 2022, which is our DC0. Okay, so let's check everything is updated. Should be. Yeah, you are up to date. Close. Now come here to manage, add roles and features. Next, next, next. Active Directory domain services. Check, add feature. Installing Active Directory domain services adds the Active Directory software, which is a database that stores users, computers, groups, and network resources. So this is the Active Directory domain services. Next, next again, next, install. While this is installing here, let's go to DC1 and check everything is updated. And also we need to initiate the hard drive, the secondary hard drive we added. So right click on Windows button over here, go to disk management, disk one, this is the one we added, online, initialize this, right click again, initialize, okay. Now right click on this side, new simple volume, next, 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 give it a name, whatever you want, I'm giving it D, next, next, and this is good. Let's come here, check everything is updated. Okay, this looks good. You are up to date. Close, close, and let's check our hard drive. This PC. Okay, hard drive is also here. Okay, let's go to DC0. Here you can see the flag and the notification. Click on it and then promote this server to a domain controller. What happens is promoting the server to a domain controller makes it responsible for authenticating users and computers, enforcing security policies, and managing the domain. Click on it. This is our first domain in a forest, so add a new forest. Come here, Specify the domain information for this operation. If you have your own domain, then I would recommend you to use the subdomain as your primary domain, like this, h0 dot and then the domain name. I own my own domain and the name is hate2learn.com. HO represents H office. HO represents head office. The reason to use subdomain is to keep internal servers, printers, shares separate from the public website or email. This avoids DNS conflicts. If your uh, Active Directory domain is same as your public domain, internal requests may accidentally go to the internet instead of your local server. And if you don't own your own domain, then you don't need to worry about subdomain. What you need to do is you can use any company name that you want. For example, Google. But after Google, you will be using .local, and then you will get a domain unregistered domain name for lab purpose. I mean, don't use Google. You can use something else, whatever you want to. Anyway, so let's click next. Okay, so forest functional level, domain functional level is still taking some time. Okay, so click on drop down menu. The reason you have it down to 2008, if you are using any old server up to or down to server 2008, it would your 2022 server would be able to communicate with uh, to 2008 or 2012 or 2016, whatever you will choose over here. But in our case, we don't have any old servers, so this is okay. We don't need to worry about it. And DSRM Directory Services Restore Mode. It is a special mode used to fix or restore Active Directory if it stops working. It needs a separate password because when Active Directory is down, you can't log in with domain accounts. So this password lets you sign in locally to repair the server. Let's create a password. Click next. Also make sure domain name and global catalog is well is you can change it, but for domain name DNS server is checked in. It will also install the role for DNS. Next, next. Here NetBIOS should be H0. Okay, H0 is fine. Next. Okay, so the reason we added those extra hard drive is because of this part. So Active Directory constantly reads and writes to the NTDS database and log files, keeping them on, like this is log, keeping them on a separate disk improves performance because the OS and Active Directory don't have to share the same disk for reading and writing, which makes everything faster and smoother. And the sysvol over here, the sysvol folder should also be on a separate drive because it stores group policy and logon scripts, which are frequently accessed and replicated. Separating it improves performance and simplifies backup and recovery. This setup is also recommended by Microsoft. So let's change. I will change the drive to E. The rest can stay same. But if you have not added a secondary hard drive or you don't want to change the drive or you want to keep it in the default location, it's up to you. It's just a lab. It's not gonna be, there won't be any big performance difference. It's just that you get into a habit. That's why I'm doing this. Anyways, I've changed the drive. E drive is here. A secondary drive I can also show you. The secondary drive is okay, it's right here. E, as you can see here. Okay, next, next. Okay, click. This is the prerequisite check. Install. It will take few minutes. It's restarting. Okay, it has started. Now you can see H0/administrator. So we are now logging into our domain. Type your password. Okay, let's click on local server. Here you can see domain. Before it was workgroup. Now it has changed to h0.hate2learn.com. Let's go to our Ethernet. Right click, properties, IP4, and here you can see the DNS has changed it to 127.0.0.1. So now 127.0.0.1 is the loopback IP address, and it represents its own machine's own IP address. So 127.0.0.1 is fine. And if I want to change it, I can give it like 10, 10, 10, 100. It's same. It doesn't matter what it is. So right now DNS has changed and we can we should be able to access internet. If you remember last time we had to configure public DNS. If we wouldn't have configure public DNS, we wouldn't be able to access internet. Okay, see, it's working. Google.com. It's a little bit slow, but it's working. Okay, close. Now you can see everything looks fine here. And if we go to tools and go to Active Directory users and computers, open, go to computers, domain controller, and here is our DC0. Okay, now our primary server has been set up. Let's go to our DC1. This is, where's our DC1? Okay, let's set up DC1 as a secondary domain controller. Come here on manage, same thing, add roles and features. Next, next, next. Active Directory domain services, click on it, add features. Next, next, next. Restart the destination server automatically if required. Checkbox. Yes. Install. Also set up one more thing over here. Go to local server and come here to Ethernet. Click on it. Right click on Ethernet properties. TCP/IP, TCP/IP4 properties, and here change the DNS to DC0 IP address 10.10.10.100. That's okay. Close. Come back here to add roles and features. It will take some time. Let's wait. Okay. So here you can see on the flag yellow. Click on here. Promote this server to a domain controller. This time we will use first option, add a domain controller to an existing domain. And here we will write our domain address h0 head office dot hate to learn.com. Select, type here hate, sorry, full fqdn h0 dot hate to learn.com backslash and then administrator. Use the password. Okay, it picked up the fqdn. Press OK. Next. So here you can see this time we have an option to check global catalog. We can uncheck it, but we won't do that, and we want our both of our servers to have global catalog. And we are not making read-only domain controller, so we will leave this one as unchecked. Make sure domain name server is checked. Type the password for DSRM. Make sure it's different as your administrator password. This is fine. First, default site. Press next. Click next again. And here replicate from any domain controller or DC0. I will keep it as any domain controller. Next. Here we will do the same thing. Change it to E drive, which is the second hard drive I added. I already explained why we are using secondary hard drive. Click next, next, next. Prerequisite checked. Install. Close, close, close. Okay, so here you can see 80/administrator. We are logging into a domain now. Let's keep them side by side. On the left side we have DC0. On our right side we have DC1. Let's go to DC1, sorry, DC0, refresh it, and now you can see here DC0 and DC1. They both are here. We will check the same thing on DC1. Go to Tools, Active Directory, Users and Computers. Open, Computers, Domain Controllers, and we have both of our domain controllers set up. Okay, this is it for this video, and in the next video we will configure DNS, and we will also install the role of DHCP and configure DHCP. See you in the next video. Bye. Take care.